Hello everyone. Welcome back to English Speaking and Listening Club. Today we are going to dive into something truly exciting. How to learn English naturally with stories. This is not just another lesson, it's a journey. And if you stay with me until the end, you'll see how stories can transform your English learning experience into something fun, powerful, and unforgettable. Let's begin with a simple truth. Human beings are wired for stories. Long before schools, textbooks, and exams existed, people sat around fires and told stories. That's how knowledge was passed down. That's how culture was preserved. And that's how language was learned. So if you want to learn English naturally, you must return to this ancient method, storytelling. Imagine this. A young boy named Sam lives in a small village. Every evening, his grandmother tells him stories about brave heroes, magical animals, and faraway lands. Sam doesn't study grammar. He doesn't memorize vocabulary lists. He simply listens. He laughs, he imagines, he feels. And slowly, without even realizing it, he learns the language of those stories. That's how you can learn English too, by listening, feeling, and living inside stories. Now, let's talk about why stories are so powerful for English learners. First, stories give you context. If I just tell you the word forest, you might forget it tomorrow. But if I tell you a story about a girl walking through a dark forest, hearing strange sounds, and discovering a hidden treasure, you will remember forest forever. Context makes words stick. Second, stories give you emotion. When you feel something, fear, joy, surprise, your brain remembers better. That's why you still remember your favorite childhood stories. Third, stories give you connection. They connect ideas, sentences, and vocabulary in a natural flow. You don't learn isolated words. You learn how words live together. So how can you use stories to learn English naturally? Let me guide you step by step. First, start with listening. Find simple English stories, children's books, short podcasts, or YouTube videos. Listen every day. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Your brain is smart. It will catch patterns, rhythms, and meanings over time. Second, retell the story. After listening, try to say it in your own words. Even if your sentences are broken, it's okay. The act of retelling forces your brain to practice fluency. Third, create your own stories. Talk about your day as if it's a story. This morning I woke up, I made coffee, I looked outside, and I saw the rain. That's a story. And when you practice like this, English becomes part of your life. Let me share another inspiring example. There was a student named Ana from Brazil. She struggled with English for years. Grammar confused her. Vocabulary felt endless. But one day, she started reading short English stories every night. At first, she understood only half. But she kept going. She wrote summaries. She retold them to her friends. She even acted them out. After 6 months, her English transformed. She could speak smoothly, she could understand movies, and she felt confident. What changed? She stopped studying English like a subject and started living English like a story. Here's a practical exercise you can try today. Choose one short English story, maybe a fairy tale like The Three Little Pigs or a modern story from a podcast. Listen to it 3 times. The first time, just enjoy it. The second time, write down new words. The third time, retell the story in your own words. Do this every day for 1 month, and you will see your fluency grow naturally. This is not magic, it's practice. But practice in a way that feels fun and human. Another powerful technique is story shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a story and repeating it at the same time, like being the storyteller's shadow. This trains your mouth, your ears, and your brain together. It improves your pronunciation, your rhythm, and your confidence. Try shadowing with short stories or dialogues. At first, it will feel difficult, but soon you'll notice your fluency improving dramatically. Now, let's talk about mindset. Many learners think English is hard, boring, or stressful. But when you learn through stories, English becomes exciting. You stop worrying about mistakes because you're focused on the adventure. You stop feeling pressure because you're enjoying the journey. And that's the secret. Fluency comes when you stop chasing perfection and start living the language. Stories allow you to do exactly that. Think of your favorite movie. Maybe it's a love story, an action film, or a comedy. When you watch it in English, you're not just learning words, you're experiencing emotions. You laugh, you cry, you feel suspense. That's natural learning. That's how your brain locks in the language. So don't just study English, experience it through stories. Before we close, I want you to imagine yourself 6 months from now. Imagine you're sitting with friends, telling them a funny story in English. You don't stop to translate. You don't freeze. You flow. Your words come naturally. Your confidence shines and everyone listens. That future is possible for you. But only if you start today. Remember, the only way to learn English naturally is through stories. Listen, retell, create, and live in stories. That's how fluency is built. Thank you for spending this time with me at English Speaking and Listening Club. I hope you feel inspired, motivated, and ready to make stories part of your English journey. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel